Hi, in this video for the Ferguson Ariva 150 combo receiver, we're going to talk a little bit about the EPG and info buttons. So the first thing to say is it works a bit different on the Irish channels than the UK channels as regards to EPG. The EPG on the Irish channels will have a full 7-day EPG, which is very handy, and on the UK channels it'll only be now and next, okay? So that's just the point to make before we get into this. So basically, if you hit you're on an Irish channel and you hit the info button, it'll just bring up what's now and next, okay? But if you hit it again in quick succession, then you can see program summaries for the now and next programs by using the left and right arrow. But if you press it again in quick succession, you'll actually be able to go down through the whole day and things like that, okay? So that's very handy like that. And also at this point, if you press the A button, which is the yellow button, you can see you can make the text bigger or smaller, make it easier to read for yourself, okay? So if you press the info button again at that point, it'll go off, okay? So just to show you then on a UK free to air channel, I'm just going to go down here to BBC and I'll press the info button. So again, you can see it's now and next initially. Same thing again, where you can press info again, you can get your program synopsis. Again, you can make the writing bigger or smaller using the yellow button, which is a very handy feature. And if you press info again, this is where the restriction is, that it's only now and next compared to the Irish channels, okay? So it's just be aware that that's the way most combo receivers work. A true free sat box would have a 7-day EPG on the satellite channels, but a free to air box won't, okay? So that's there's a price to pay, as in there's a premium basically on a free sat box versus a free to air box, so it's just be aware of that. So I'm going to hit the back button here, and then I'm going to pull up the guide. So you can see here it's the same thing really. While you might want to use this later on, there'll be another video showing how you can schedule future recordings, and we'll go into that in a later video. But again, you can just see the EPG, again it's now and next, but there's nothing after that on the UK free to air channels. But if I go up to the Irish channels here, you can see that I can go through and see everything that's on later on, things like that. And if I'm on a thing there on the Irish channels later on, I can press the info button and get the program synopsis. And again, within that then I can press the yellow button to make it bigger or smaller writing, which again is very handy. So press the red button to get back out of that particular thing, and then you can just press the back button a few times and you're back to live TV. So that's just a little bit about the EPG and info buttons on the Ferguson Ariva 150 combo receiver.